The majority of the individuals while choose to get thinner or body fat rapidly, they naturally tend to diminish their nourishment consumption to an extreme degree too much during the initial stages. To a certain degree this is correct that the body must be in a stage of negative vitality balance, or in other words, we have to expend a lower amount of calories than our body consumes every day so as to start losing weight quickly. But the overeager ambition and elevated level of motivation to shed pounds fast often drive the longing to cut out too numerous dinners almost all of a sudden, which is extremely harmful to health accordingly. Cutting nourishment intake forcefully seems like the perfect thought for losing weight fast. In reality, many experience a quick diminishing in weight, but as more individuals presently acknowledge, most of the misfortune isn't fat but muscle mass. At the point when protein gets separated from muscle, it results in a broad metabolic rate due down to a reduction in total fat mass, which should be the job of the stored fat. To misfortune body fat rapidly and scientifically, one must maintain a legitimate harmony between calorie intake and expenditure. To stand a better possibility of losing a higher percentage of body fat and weight rapidly, one should try to keep a huge heft of muscle mass while losing weight quickly. At the point when the body arrives in a state of negative vitality balance, the main scientific approach to maintain muscle mass effectively is to train with weights. A dynamic weight training system builds up a requirement for the body to clutch more muscle and powers a greater portion of body fat to be utilized when losing weight. One can become familiar with weight training to help lose fat weight from different health books, websites or magazines. Not many simple and effective tips for losing body weight are as per the following. One should at least try to trim down calorie intake by 250 to 500 every day by substituting most fatty nourishments for low-fat varieties, ideally green vegetables, soups, crisp fruit, plate of mixed greens with almost all sort of fruits except banana, etc. One must drink a lot of water for the duration of the day. This practice not just keeps the system tidy by flushing up the excretory materials but likewise decreases hunger sensation to some extent, additionally keeps the body hydrated, which otherwise as gets dehydrated the system will retain water and body will get limp. One must diminish sodium intake by getting ready dinners utilizing new, natural and healthy ingredients. One should never go underneath 1,500 calories every day, as that is quite an unhealthy method for losing weight. Instead, one can basically practice more often when if the target is come to. One can keep the calorie reduction process going for at least multi-week or until he arrives at a weight misfortune plateau lasting more than 4 days, and afterward should diminish calories by a further 200 every day. Likewise, one must incorporate a little top-notch protein constituent with most dinners, or ideally join the low-fat plant nourishments together at every supper. Likewise, it is expected to practice a customary oxygen-consuming and weight training program, gently raising the intensity level of the weights, compelling the body to clutch muscle as calorie intake is brought down bit by bit after some time.